You're listening to the Goof Norton Radio Show.
He's the best of the best of the best.
He has a wonderful voice.
If you don't like him, I'm sure your sister will.
Hey, babe, you want to go out?
You only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Whoa, whoa. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. You only know you love her when you let her go. But you let her go. Look, see, I remember when I met you as a son.
Hello everybody, my name is Goof Norton and welcome back to another broadcast of the Goof Norton Radio Show. So I'm back. Holy crap, I am back. I have a new microphone here with me as well. I'm excited to be back, excited to be recording again. I'm doing this because my internet for some reason is not working correctly. It's really slow. I probably have to restart my router. That's probably what I'm going to do after this video, after this episode, because it's really bothering me because I've been trying to play, my Xbox, trying to play World War II, Call of Duty. Been doing it since yesterday, and this freaking problem has been happening since yesterday. It's really bothering me too. I just want to play my games. That's all I want to do, but I can't do that. So it's like whatever. All right, because right now I'm downloading GTA 5 on my Xbox One. I've been recording. I've been able to record on my Switch. I got some exciting videos for you coming up. I can't tell you exactly what because I want it to be a surprise. It's nothing huge. It's just your standard fun video. So while I've been home, I haven't been doing much. I've been sitting around. I've been getting up early in the morning, going to the gym, come back home. I know my device is set up and ready to go. I'm using it right now. Thank you, Windows. I've been getting up early in the morning, go to the gym, come back home, eat, sleep. Well, no, eat, play video games, and then go back to the gym. I go twice a day, then come back and finish the day out playing video games and doing nothing. All I'm doing is waiting on jobs to respond to me so I can work, because I'm bored here. I'm bored out of my goddamn mind. And don't get me wrong, I like to record, but it's really hard to record when none of this stuff works. I was gonna save the podcast for later because I didn't have too much to talk about except for just myself. But it is what it is. Oh well. We're here, I'm here, you're here, hopefully listening to this, enjoying this. So I guess we'll make do with what we have. So, you guys probably are going to be wondering, what's going on with the channel and all that stuff. Well, nothing extremely out of the ordinary is going on. I'm going to get back into it, slowly but surely. I got to take that slow, steady pace, getting back into recording and stuff like that. What I'm going to start doing is, pre-uploading videos now, so that way I don't have to record as much. Or no, I have to record a lot, but I can do it in one block, and then just edit and upload, because I can take my time doing that, because I have nothing but time, for right now at least. I may or may not be streaming, because of the internet problem. Until I get that figured out, I won't be streaming, so that's an obvious giveaway. But I will try to get more games out to you guys. I'm trying to find games on my Xbox and on my Switch and also on my computer that I can play for you guys, because I do have a capture card now, I've had one, which makes it so much easier to record, and I love it to death. And I have a new camera, which is my phone. It's my Samsung. I did buy a camera. It's a GoPro actually. Where is it? Yeah, it's a GoPro, and I think I'll use that, but for videos. But that'll be a lot later down the road, because I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with it, because I'm gonna use it, and because the picture on it is pretty good. I was gonna use it to record videos, but I'm like, no, I don't have to do that. I have a phone right here that gets good picture. Well, good enough for my videos. Eventually, I have to upgrade to a more professional camera. So yeah, and I'm waiting for that time to come. Oh man, there's something in my Switch controller here. There it is. That's weird. So yeah, I've been chilling. I've been relaxing. You know, I mean, I want to know how you guys have been doing since I've been gone. I've been, catching up on Facebook groups and all that stuff. It seems like everybody's doing pretty fancy, pretty good, pretty fantastic. I know YouTube changed their policy on the monetization, freaking stuff. I read a little bit up on that. That was kind of like iffy, and I didn't really want to talk too much about it because it's already been talked about, and I don't really have much to say about it except that it's like wow, okay, YouTube, I see how it is, because all the smaller YouTubers and stuff like that, we work so hard on keeping our channels up and pristine. We work so hard to make sure these videos are good. We upload them with a schedule, on time, never late. Sometimes we do get late, but we're working hard here, and it's kind of weird because you think that YouTube would see this. We see this, all these small YouTubers working hard, doing their best at whatever they do, and yet we get screwed over because it's like, okay, YouTube's like, no, you know what? We'll increase the sub count you have to have and the total amount of watch time you have to an amount that is to a small YouTuber, what seems like impossible, or at least it's a very far, a far away thing that they have to work for. And that right there can take someone at our level, I don't know, a good year, 2 years, maybe 3 to get to. Especially with today's audiences, because we have especially with today, because we have more and more YouTubers coming on the scene now. So there's a lot more content out there too. So it can be a competition if you let it, but it doesn't have to be a competition because obviously we're working together. That's one thing that stays consistent. We're working together. We're never separating or fighting with each other. Well, I wouldn't say never, but for the most part we don't. And that's really helping us, get through whatever we have to get through. Because this right now, what YouTube did is gonna be a new challenge for us. Because now we have to work twice as hard just to even get how should I say, more subscribers and views than we usually do. So we have to put a lot more effort into the videos and a lot more effort into just being better. And that is the normal goal of just being better and putting more effort to your videos. But when you're a small YouTuber, you're already having a hard time getting traction as to gaining an audience and all that stuff, and it makes it even harder because especially if you want to make this a career, it's really hard now because it's not like you can't. It's not impossible. It's possible. It's a very reachable goal, but it's gonna take so much longer and so much more of your time. I mean, if you're really passionate about it, you're putting the time and the work to do it. But for some people, it's like this is something they want to do, but they don't really have the time for. But they do put so much effort into their videos. Because I've seen a lot of small YouTubers with a lot of great videos, but their schedules are busy, so they don't have a lot of time to make videos. But when they do make videos, they're freaking wonderful and awesome, and I love them. Shout out to all you small YouTubers along with me and anybody else out there. So now it's a tough world. It's a tough life. That's all I can say for a small YouTuber. But that's all I'm going to really say on that because I don't really want to get too deep into that. What else has been going on? I don't know. I haven't been really paying attention to news or anything like that. I mean, I've been paying attention to news, but it's pertaining to like military and all that stuff. That's that's the main reason I would watch. I do watch the news. I'm not. Nah, never mind. That story's too old. I'm not gonna comment on that story. It did bring a lot of rage to the internet, though. But I'm not gonna talk about it because it's too far gone. That's what I was gonna talk about. New games. So Nintendo is coming out with something. Is it like Toy-Con or something? I forget. I have my phone right here. I'm gonna try to look it up. But they have this new creation where I guess it's like you're building like cardboard objects and stuff like that, and you can then play a game with those. Which is in my opinion, as a person, it is for kids. It was advertised for kids, and I quote, "It is for kids and people who are kids at heart." Because I remember seeing it, and I was like, "Okay, what's this?" Because I saw it on Twitter, because I posted it on Twitter, I believe, and I saw it there. I was like, "Okay, cool. Wonder what it is." And oh yeah, and I saw it on Facebook too, and I was wondering what it is, and it's like, okay, all these cardboard objects and stuff like that. Nintendo Switch. I don't know what the frick to look up. But it was. I was interested. I was like, okay, this is kind of weird, but you know, it's whatever. Nintendo does what Nintendo does. Now I hear a lot of people saying that was a bad move by Nintendo, that it sucks, that it's gonna like it's like we're seeing, you know, classic Nintendo failure here, because they somehow take something great and somehow ruin it. In my opinion, I don't really care either way. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing, but because it brings out, you know, a little bit more creativity with kids. So if you're an adult, you know, playing the Switch, or a teenager playing the Switch, it's not that wasn't for you. That wasn't for you. They even had a disclaimer. It's for kids. They advertised it. It was for kids. So if you're complaining about it and you're not a kid, then shut up. To be honest, shut up. Your opinion doesn't matter in this case. It doesn't, and I don't really care about your feelings. Because if you don't like it, don't buy it. Like, it's that simple. It is that simple. Nobody needs your, you know, trash talk or anything. It's for kids. It was made for kids. That's why it's cardboard, and that's why it's, you know, they have these some complicated builds. Because don't you think a kid would like that? I think a kid would like that. As a kid, I would like that. I would have loved that as a kid. To have a Switch and to have those cardboard designs and cutouts, all that stuff, those are pretty nice. I mean, as a kid, that'd be pretty cool. You know, make me feel like a inventor or something, you know. So looking at it from a kid's standpoint, good idea. Looking at it from an adult standpoint, meh. It's whatever. But, you know, it's Nintendo's business. But whatever parents will buy for their kids, that's what they'll try to sell. But another thing with the Switch is that they're coming out with Dark Souls remastered, and I am excited for that. That right there is something I'm very excited for. I can't freaking wait for it. I've seen the ads for it. I've seen the trailers for it. It's, oh man, that's like the most exciting thing, most exciting game for me at least, coming out on the Switch. You know. I'm very excited. Xbox, I don't know. Hold on, let me check, because I have my Xbox on right here. I don't really know any other games that are coming out soon that I'm like interested in, because I've been playing a whole lot of Rainbow Six Siege, you know, World War II, Minecraft, NBA 2K18, all that stuff. Let's see what kind of games they got coming out for the good old Xbox One. Because I really don't pay it. Oh, they have the new Dragon Ball game. I don't know what the heck the title of it is. I'm about to find out, obviously, as soon as the store loads. If it loads. Oh, Dragon Ball Fighter? Is that what it... Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, it's Dragon Ball Fighter. I don't know anything about these games, to be honest. I haven't been paying attention because I've been like disconnected from the gaming world. But it doesn't look like we have too many interesting things coming out. We have Far Cry 5 that's coming out. They have Attack on Titan 2 that's coming out. You can pre-order these things now if you have an Xbox. I'm guessing, or PlayStation. I'm pretty sure they're on PlayStation 2. Monster Hunter World. Heck yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what was coming out. Yeah, that one's supposed to be the best one. Supposedly. Don't take my word for it. I'm just saying. But yeah, I've literally been just playing whatever. So I want to. Do we have any PUBG players or Fortnite players out there? Because fudge, not Rainbow Six. Don't connect me to Rainbow Six. Because I really want to know how you guys feel about that game. Because I've seen it, but I just haven't been interested in buying it or downloading Fortnite. Because Fortnite's free, PUBG's the one you have to pay for. And I don't know. I don't know. I've heard people say Fortnite's just a freaking free ripoff of PUBG, PlayerUnknown Battleground, and I was like, I don't know. I have no opinions on it because I haven't played it. I haven't played either. I've seen people stream PUBG, and it doesn't really interest me because it's so open. Like for me, it's too open. There's just people everywhere. It looks like just absolute chaos. It is a free for all battle royale. You just straight up killing people, whoever you see left and right, pow pow. And I mean, for me, I'm more of a COD player or a Halo player. More like a team against team kind of thing. I mean, you can team up with people, but it's not like a team thing. I don't really know how that system works at all. Like, I am totally lost when it comes to that game and Fortnite. But it is whatever. But I really want to know because if that's a thing, that's if that game is actually good, I'll probably end up getting one of the two, so I can play it for you guys. Because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more games to play for you guys. I got Borderlands 2 installed. Probably should play that a little bit. I do have a capture card now, so I can record it, and it'll sound good too. Shoot, sorry. Man, ugh, I feel terrible. All right, so I think I'll call it a podcast. I think we'll call it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, while I was gone, and I'm happy to be back. Hopefully I'll be able to do more of this, maybe with some other people now, because I do have a better microphone now. I'm not talking as loud as I usually am, because the microphone's a good distance away from my mouth. It's like a foot away from my mouth right now, and it's I think an omnidirectional mic. But I like it. It's pretty good. I can talk from over here. Oh, it's a directional mic. All right, cool. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna hopefully this GTA install so I can play it. I really want to play it. But if you guys have any suggestions for games you want to see me play, please leave them in the comments below. If you have any feedback, please leave them in the comments below as well. I always read my comments. I love keeping up on comments. I love it when you guys do interact with the video. If you did enjoy this podcast, please hit that like button. And be sure to share this around with your friends and family and whoever else you think would be interested. I'm working on upgrading my my editing, not the software, just my skills in general, because it kind of sucks. Yeah, as far as the podcast goes, nothing really needs to change with the editing, except for my intro maybe, because that seems to be sometimes that can be long. But I'm working on getting it to be more professional. Just for you guys, because I really want it to be good for you guys, because these are special moments for me. These are the times where I'm like, oh, I get to just chill and talk with my audience. I will be doing a live podcast, probably not. I wouldn't say once a month. I don't want to commit to that. Maybe like once every 2 months or something. So you guys can have a chance to actually like interact with me, talk with me, live. It'll be in the evening, of course, here in the US of A. So that way some of you guys can, at least more of you guys can be, available to actually see the live stream. Because that'll be something I'll do for you guys. Because that's something I've always wanted to do in the first place. I just never had the time or the patience for it. But now I have the time for it, so I guess I'll just go through with it. But I want to thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. I probably... Never mind. I'll mention that in the next episode. Because I don't want to give away anything yet. But other than that, thanks guys so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Remember this night when things were quiet. I can hear you breathe. You can feel the heat. We're not who they say. We stand together. This love can't be broken. My love, we will show them. I've dreamt of your face. I've heard you calling. I can hear your breathing. You can feel the heat. We were young and we would wait for this. We would pray for this, but they